Hey water signs and cross watchers, welcome to the May crystal reading and channeling video for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So for those who are new to my channel or new to these videos that I do, I basically use crystal decks to see what crystals are recommended for you for the upcoming month. Then I go ahead and do the tarot readings. Now I always read the descriptions of the crystals along with doing the tarot readings so that you can decide if this is really for you. These are very, very general readings, and of course they're not going to be for everybody. So take it as it resonates. And again, you're the masters of your own life. It's up to you to decide if it's really for you or not. Now, the other thing I want to just say before we dive into this is that when it comes to crystals, there are many different kinds of crystals that can help you with the same thing. So even if it's resonating with you, but you're not really liking the crystals that came out, like the crystals aren't calling to you, just go ahead and research what other crystals would help you with that same thing and see what jumps out at you. We all have our own unique frequencies, as do crystals. Even if you're looking at a bucket full of 50 crystals of the same kind of crystal, there's going to be one that calls out to you more than the other 49, right? That's also why I recommend buying them in person. I know that's hard to do right now. So if you have to buy them online, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure when you're buying it online that, you're buying it like a real crystal, not like just glass. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So I do have, hold on. I should have grabbed this sooner. There we go. So I have a new deck that I've been using called Crystals, the Stone deck. I realized I forgot to put the link down below for the Earth video, but I'm going to go ahead and do it after this. So it should be up now if you guys want this one for yourself. The old one that I was using is old, like it's like not like a thing anymore. Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck that is also linked below if you like those crystals as well. The crystal deck as well, excuse me. So I'm still going to use both because I figured, you know what, it's more variety, to come out. So it's like, again, these are just recommendations. A lot of people have asked me, do I have to go and get all these crystals? No, of course not. It's just a recommendation for you. So you do what you want. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Okay. All right. So water signs, who's going to go first? Hold on a second. Which, by the way, if you like any of these mugs, they are on my store. So go ahead and check it out. I personally use this one a lot just because it's the throat chakra one. You guys know my throat chakra is very sensitive. Anyway, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For the month of May. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Cancer. I know the last, blah, 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 blah. I don't have my words with me today. Sorry, guys. I don't have my words with me. For the April video, I remember you guys had a really intense one. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe you're not totally out of it by May. I feel the need to like almost come in and comfort you. Is kind of how it's feeling. Like maybe you're wanting to be nurtured. And Cancers, is that not the struggle of being a Cancer? You nurture everybody, right? You like naturally nurture people. You don't even have to try, and you make people feel better. But people don't usually do that for Cancers. And I think you're just feeling that like, can I get a hug? Like, oh, Cancer. All right, so let's see what crystals are recommended for you. We're going to start with the new deck first. The Crystals, the Stone deck. It's actually really nice. I've been really enjoying using it. And the writing, the people who wrote the descriptions are just hilarious. Little sarcasm are wrapped up in the descriptions. Anyway, Cancer. I know I can't shut up right now. Cancers. What's going on for my Cancers month of May? What crystals are best for my Cancers? For the month of May. What crystals are best for my Cancers? I'm actually picking up on jade, which is interesting. I like jade. I like jade a lot. I think that'd be really good for you guys. Jade is a very, it's a stone for abundance and health. It's meant to bring in very auspicious energies. It's meant to bring in abundance and blessing. So yeah, Cancer, I feel like you just want a big hug. That's really how it feels. It feels like you just need a big hug. What crystals are best for my Cancers? Some of you need to protect your money. Oh, that's interesting. That just came up. Some of you guys really need to be diligent in who knows your financial situation, Cancer. Now, Cancers, I love you. You are very generous people, but sometimes you're not cognizant of what you're showing to people as far as like what you have, because you like to share and you like to nurture and you like to take care of people. So just keep in mind that I think that there's some people around you in May that are taking notice of what you have. Might not incite the best energies within those people, okay? What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of May? Yeah, it just feels like you feel like you're lacking a lot of support. You're feeling a little blue, Cancer. What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of May? Yeah, we'll take these. See what we have. Oh, that's funny. Diamond came out. All right, so we have serpentine. I'm still getting used to how I'm showing these. So serpentine. That's how it's spelled. So you guys can take a look. And again, I'm going to go over all these at the end anyway. A lime to kale greenstone with a reptilian appearance, serpentine's activating energy is like a deep exfoliation treatment for the spiritual self. People who need it are Kundalini yogis, anyone in need of a fresh start. During meditation, hold serpentine in each hand and concentrate on circulating energy from the root to the spine. From the base of the spine to the crown of the head. It's getting ahead of myself. I'm going to repeat that one more time because I botched it. So during meditation, hold serpentine in each hand and concentrate on circulating energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Use it when it's time to let go of tired beliefs and getting stuck energy unstuck. If serpentine arrives in your life, it's an invitation to rip off all the proverbial band-aids and regroup. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release all lingering drama. Awaken your reptilian nature. Yeah, Cancers, it's like this lack of support feeling might be because you're pulling away from a group or pulling away from people. It feels like, you're possibly going through a lot of change. Most of us are, but I just feel like this transition is feeling a little hard on you, Cancer. Aragonite. Like iron. I don't know that word. Pantanade? Iron pantanade. I think that's how you say it. Pantanade. Flowers forged by tiny hammers. Aragonite forms in geometric bursts called star clusters. It also occurs in the exoskeleton of stony corals and in the shells of most mollusks, protecting the squishy and fishy inside. People who need it are anyone feeling out of alignment in need of a major reset. Yeah. Put it anywhere you're meditating, cushion adjacent. When it's time to use it when it's time to retreat to your shell. Oh, that's retreat to your shell, Cancer. Or step out of it. If you want to be square with the outside world, first you got to get square with your inside world. Call on Aragonite to help set a healthy, sustainable balance. Find your center. And that's how it's spelled, if it'll focus. Aragonite. And then, like I said, you got diamond. Diamond's nice to get for those who have diamonds. Set in engagement rings, tiaras, and iced out chains, the girl's best friend of gemstones is the hardest naturally occurring material on the planet Earth. Diamonds are more than just status symbols encrusted on the rich. Their radiant energy clears away spiritual cloud cover so you can bask in the purest light. Everyone pretty much needs it. Put it wherever you'd like to bling. Use it when you just got to keep it icy, when you want to make your intentions perfectly clear, when it's time to beam your own unique light through the darkness for all to see. Own it with a diamond. Shine your brightest. Yeah, Cancer, it seems like this is a month of getting out of the blues, okay? Getting out of a feeling of being lonely, feeling like you're not supported by people. You might even be shifting your social circle. I do feel this completion of a cycle with you, and I do feel like whatever you're stepping into in this new cycle, it's hard for you to take that first step. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of May? That's a nice little universal stone that just came out. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of May? Quartz. Among the most abundant minerals on the planet, clear quartz is everywhere, but it's far from basic. A master manifester, quartz is programmable. So, give it a job to do and get busy. Who needs it? Rock hounds. Quartz intensifies the power of all the stones in your crystal collection. People who also need it are Geminis, and put it between your eyebrows during meditation. Use it when you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you. Call on quartz to help you see through the illusions, clear the mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. Enhance your vision. Oh, Cancer. Yeah, you just need help with that first step is what it feels like. The first step to kind of go out, to kind of step into this new cycle, to kind of put yourself out there. I feel like you are isolating yourself. I do feel like you're in your shell a little bit, which also might be enhancing the feeling of loneliness. So also keep that in mind, Cancer, that if you want a hug, sometimes you got to go ask for a hug, right? On the bottom, we do have bloodstone, which I personally really like. Bloodstone is an earthy green chalice. Oh, this is another word I struggle with. Sorry, guys. Words are not my forte. Chalcedony? I don't know. Spattered with seriously activating red jasper. In the Middle Ages, some believe the red splotches on the stone surface were the blood of Christ. The constantly overworked and completely drained by the soul-sucking machinations of modern life are the people who need it, also Capricorns. Put it wherever you do the important work, spiritual, physical, and psychological. Use it when you're totally blood dry and it's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self. Sleep, get some exercise, take nourishment, and call on bloodstone and drag your ass out of the house to face the day. Chin up, head high, power up your vitals. Yeah, Cancer, this feels like a little smidgen of depression, okay? This feels like a little bit of depression. It feels like you're in your shell. You're kind of feeling sad. I just feel this very blue energy, and it's like you're going through a change or transition or transformation or entering a new cycle, and you're having a really hard time kind of getting yourself motivated to take that first step and just kind of come back out into the light a little bit here. It's hard for you. It's really hard for you. It just feels like you feel like people aren't on your side as well on top of all of this. So going to the old deck, let's see what other crystals want to come out. What other... Okay. Yeah, Peridot, not surprised that that one came out. And then we have Quantum Quattro. Yeah, there's some cleaning up of emotions to do. Maybe you gotta heal a little bit, Cancer, and that's okay. Maybe healing with some of these feelings of not feeling supported by people. And then you can get your little boost of power back out here. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of May? What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of May? If you are struggling with like depression or just feeling blue, there are things that I think you should really try, like music. I know like sometimes when we're like not happy or when we're sad or depressed, we either don't listen to music at all or we listen to just sad shit. Just put on happy stuff. Just put on happy music, or like really like, what's the word I'm looking for? Whoa, I have no more words with me. It sucks. Yeah, like uplifting. Thank you. Uplifting music. Dance a little bit. Get out in the sun. Go for a walk. Eat some ice cream. Like things that like really bring you like some joy and happiness in a healthy way, of course. But I feel like music actually would really help you a lot. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for May? Wow, Cancer, you guys got a lot of crystals here. And now we have aquamarine and purpurite. Yeah, Cancer, it's time to shift to a positive energy, an uplifting energy. I really feel like you're just blue or depressed in your shell, and you just got to come out a little bit. You got to get a little bit of that oomph back, and you got to clear out anything that's keeping you in that state. And it is, I keep feeling it's around not feeling supported by people, or that people don't have your back, or people aren't legit, or people aren't genuine with you. It's a lot of energy like that. And you are having to step into a new cycle, but it's requiring you to kind of get a little boost back up in your energy to get up and get out here. Okay. If you guys are suffering from depression, I am very apologetic and sympathetic about that, because I've struggled with it a lot through the course of my own life. But so those are the crystals. I'm going to go ahead and read the descriptions for the old deck for you guys, and then I'm going to show all of the crystals one last time, and then we'll do the tarot spread. Okay. Peridot frees the mind from unwelcome envious thoughts and night terrors. It's a transmutative and purifying. You are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature jealous, you have dark thoughts. Detoxify your emotions, learn to forgive and let go. Follow your own life plan without judging yourself or being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation and emerge transformed. Use energy wisely. Recognize how outside influences operate in your life. Develop your own protection. Learn to rely on your own inner guidance. Peridot indicates farewells and disappointments in love. Avoid jealousy. Be assertive without aggression. You have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Money is earned from your talents. Envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurting others. The frequency of the sun is earthy to high, great for the heart and the solar plexus, great for Leos, Virgos, Libras, Scorpios, and Saggies, and for emotional purification. You might feel like someone did some dirty shit to you, Cancer, because all this like energy of like jealousy and envy, like coming up with that description, and I was already feeling like you feel like people don't have your back or aren't real with you. You might feel like people have abandoned you, or like people just don't live up to their word with you. You just don't feel like they are there to support you. Like they don't nurture you, like they don't take care of you. Quantum Quattro has amazing healing power and a dramatic effect on physical vitality. It brings about an energetic shift and integration. You are an extremely complex person who is seeking wholeness within yourself. Examine all facets of your personality, especially those you hide from yourself or others. Accept those of value. Find the hidden gift deep within mistakes. Forgive and let go. Release yourself from codependencies and abusive relationships. Heal your inner child. Recognize the resources you have to draw on. Karmic aspects need healing. Your question is nowhere near as forward as it seems, so dig deep and see all sides. The power of the whole is much greater than its component parts. Once you have all the information, you are invincible and evolve rapidly. Recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. The frequency of the stone is high, great for all the chakras, for Taurians, Geminis, Virgos, Libras, Scorpios, Sagittarius, and Capricorns, and holistic healing for the soul. Oh my, Cancer. You know, there's also a lot in here about your body, which is, I think that's also why I'm feeling that depressive energy a little bit. Like maybe you're not, you're not getting up and showering and working out and doing this and doing that and making sure you're eating somewhat balancedly, or even eating. Some of you guys aren't eating. Some of you guys, this might not hit you till, excuse me. Some of you guys, this might not hit you until full moon in Scorpio is also what I'm getting. So also keep that in mind. Aquamarine has long been a healing gem associated with the sea and also the stimulating psychic abilities. It was believed to protect against seduction. You are deeply intuitive, but you need to assess this realistically. Do not be seduced by vivid imaginings, wishful thinking, or spiritual claptrap. Use your imagination to create what is for your highest good, and well-being follows. If you fall into depression, remember that hope shines in the darkest places. Release self-defeating programs, listen to your inner guidance, but be objective. Accept what's on offer. Watch out for idle gossip, tie up loose ends before moving on, remain emotionally detached, avoid procrastination. Success may come in a court case, stay positive, and remember your family. There is no reason to lose the hope in your heart, since well-being is a state of mind. Frequency of the stone is high, great for the throat, the third eye, and for aligning all the chakras, for Aries, Geminis, for Scorpios, Pisceans, and seeing beyond consensual reality or illusion. I feel like getting stuck in this like sad, well, it just feels blue. You just feel blue. Getting stuck in the blues is distorting your perception of yourself and your perception of other people. And again, that's why I feel like it's actually more like depression than just the blues. Like the more we're getting into this, Cancer. And you know, water signs will have a tendency towards that. So, but be careful of that. Like you might start having thoughts where like, that are a complete 180 than what you know to be true. You might even have like a moment of that actually, now that I'm like really tapping into this. Some of you guys might have a moment of that might help you switch out of this. Like, wait a minute, why did I just say that about myself? Why am I not having any faith in the only thing I usually have faith in? Like, that might be your reality check here, Cancer. All right. Now the last one is purpurite. Some of you like feel super abandoned. This is just a lot of like abandoned, rejected energies around social circles or family or love interest, and really having to step out of that and stepping into a new situation or a new cycle, and really just putting that past behind you and cleansing that out of your body and getting back to a more realistic point of view of yourself and other people. All right, purpurite. Extremely effective for psychic and aura protection. Purpurite grounds high frequency energy, harmonizing the physical body to the new vibration. It helps you to break away from self-destructive or self-limiting behavior, energizing the physical and mental bodies. It overcomes tiredness, apathy, and despondency. Old habits and patterns, including those inherited from ancestors, may keep you mired in the past. Subtle energetics of ancient curses or ill-wishing could be affecting you. These may be personal or passed down through the family line. You may be open to mental influence from others. Be open to new ways to heal. Protect yourself appropriately, but do not be overly defensive. Check out whether you have inadvertently offended anyone. If so, make reparation where possible. If not, send unconditional love and forgiveness without needing to know why or where. The past creates the present, but the past can be repaired and the present healed. The frequency of the stone is earthy. It's great for the soul star and the stellar gateway and the root, and for being a lineage breaker. Okay, so just to show you the crystals one more time: aquamarine, purpurite, quantum quattro, peridot. So these are 4 of them. I'm just really giving a lot of time to show you guys these because some people like to write them down. If you don't need to really sit here with them, of course, just speed on through to the actual reading itself, okay? Aquamarine, purpurite, quantum quattro, and peridot. And then you have serpentine, aragonite, diamond, and again, these are recommendations. You don't have to buy all these. Quartz, Everyone should have quartz. And bloodstone, okay? So there's a lot of physical vitality stuff. There's a lot of needing to muster courage and strength to step into a new cycle, into the new. And there's a major need to change your perspective here from negative to positive, and a really major cleaning out of your emotions. So Cancer, you got a lot going on. Yeah, I got a lot going on in May. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see why you need these crystals, okay? I'm a little nervous, if I'm being totally honest. I'm going to use Radiant Wise for this one. Wow. Wow. Four Swords and Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Yeah, if that doesn't say some recovery time and some major healing, I don't know what does. Some of you are also dealing with addictions. Some of you addictions are getting the best of you. You know, some of you, okay. And no judgment, we've all been there, myself included. Some of you where, like, if you're feeling like really blue or depressive, try to think what you were doing days before. Like, what if it wasn't like some crazy tower moment that put you there? What were you consuming days before, or who were you around days before? Some of you, I think your empathic abilities might either be amplified, or you're not aware of how powerful an empath you are. Because some of you, I think, have absorbed some of this blue, depressive, painful energy from the people around you. Some of you, and some of you, it's also due to some like habits, like drugs or booze or what have you. Remember, even alcohol is a depressant, right? But just be mindful with that. Like, if there's no like tower moment, like it's not obvious, what were you doing days before, and who were you around? Okay. Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of May? What's going on for my Cancers that they need all these crystals? Oh, poor Cancers. For the month of May. Why do my Cancers need these crystals? Yeah, jeez. Oh, Cancer. Star in reverse, Aquarian energy. This is depression. This is lack of hope, lack of faith, pessimistic energy, the blues. The blues, Cancer. Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of May? What's going on for my Cancers that they need all these crystals? Two of Wands, Aries energy. Okay, okay. I'm not hating that. Ugh. Oh my God, Cancer. What are you finding yourself in? Nine of Wands in reverse, Sag, Devil in reverse, Capricorn with Judgment in reverse, fire energy. Also Scorpionic energy for me as a reader. I gotta be honest, Cancer, this feels like submission. This feels like submission to indulgence, submission to the devil energy, submission, almost like surrendering to the things that are actually really unhealthy for you, or the people that are really unhealthy for you. And I can feel this inner conflict going on with you. I can feel it. Like, I really want to do that, but I know I want to do that, but I shouldn't. And it's like you're thinking of the things you should be doing that are healthy for you, or the people that are healthy for you. You're thinking about it and you just get sucked. It's almost like you're just falling into devil energy. There's something about it where it's like, almost like you don't have the strength to resist it. And even as you're trying to look forward, all you are carrying with you is the blues. Cancer. Okay, my Cancers. All right, we're going to dive further into this. You're starting to make me worried for you guys. What else is going on for my Cancers? Okay. I'm liking this. We have the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy. That's really beautiful to see in a reading like this. Ten of Pentacles can be your home, your family, your work, your legacy, your path, the thing that you want to build. I like that energy. That feels like a ray of sunshine in what you're experiencing here. What else is going on with my Cancers for the month of May that they need all these crystals? It's almost like you're really sad about what you have to do. And because it makes you sad, it's almost like what you have to do is healthy for you. See, this is why I'm feeling like it's depression, because that is like what depression can do. It can make something that is so positive and amazing like feel so awful, or like and distorted, right? Seeing it in a distorted way. I feel like you have a lot of positive things that are ahead of you, and you know that, but you're looking at it with such sadness. And then that devil energy just keeps tugging on you and tugging on you and tugging on you. Why else do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of May? Overall, we have the Moon in reverse, Pisces, also Cancer for me as a reader. Wow. Well, there's the Tower, Mars energy, so Aries, Scorpio. Underneath that, we have Five of Wands in reverse, Leo. Oh, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel social circle with this. I don't like this energy. It actually made me really nauseous when it came out. That's usually competition or rivalry or people like beating on you, like hopefully not physically, like beating out for an opportunity. Oh my God, it's making me so nauseous. But I don't think so though. I don't think so, but that's what this looks like to me. Like there's news or information that someone has beat the competition and that there's someone who's lost here, or you know, it could be Cancer that you're coming into a lot of great things. Like I said, I feel that so strongly. If there's a loser, you're not the loser. You're not. Like if there is someone who's losing, it's not you, because I feel it. There's a lot of positive stuff coming in here. It could be that the people or person who's lost out is giving you a lot of shit. Or it could be that you're absorbing their emotions. Like I said, some of you are so empathic that you're not realizing you're absorbing people's shit. Please be so careful, Cancer, because if you're that strong of an empath, like it's people that you are around or just talk to on the phone or whatever, it could impact you physically. And for some of you, it is. Bloodstone definitely came out. Quantum Quattro came out. Some of you, it's definitely affecting you physically, okay? So be so aware of that, because if you're bidding out competition, you're the winner, but you're carrying such heavy, depressive, bluesy energy. Some people might be upset that they're losing you. I'm also getting that. Some people might be upset by that. It's all around a Tower moment. And the truth of this Tower is coming out, being realized. The winners and the losers are being realized. I'll put it that way. And whatever this weird, it feels like a race, to be honest with you. It's weird. It feels like some kind of competitive battle. Cancer, this feels like people competing over you. So I'm like, why is it bumming you out so much? That's why I feel like you're absorbing other people's energy. I don't think this is you. I think you're absorbing other people's crap, because I think you have good shit coming your way and you know it. You're looking forward with the world in your hand and you know it. There's no reason for you to be this upset about it. And I don't think you're sacrificing anything. I don't see the Hangman out here. Like, if anything, it just feels more like a gift. And yet there's all this sadness coming in of like, people don't support me. It could be that people are giving you a lot of shit for this stuff that is, for the good stuff that's coming into your life. Like a lot of jealousy. That can happen. That happens, right? That does happen. I don't feel like it's yours. I feel like you're absorbing it from your environment or from other people, or there's so much of it that they're just sending it your way and you're feeling it. Let's look at the Two of Wands. See what you're looking ahead at. I don't normally clarify these, and I've started to because I can't help myself. Can't help myself. But I am curious about this Two of Wands energy. Tell me the Two of Wands. Tell me the Two of Wands. Cancer for the month of May. Why is this Two of Wands here? Tell me this Two of Wands and what Cancer is looking ahead at. Page of Swords. Okay. I like that so far. Wow. Another page, Page of Pentacles. Talk about new perspectives. 2 pages back to back. Tell me more about the Two of Wands for Cancer for the month of May. If you're coming into amazing things, Cancer, don't let other people distort your reality of it. Tell me more about Two of Wands for Cancer. Interesting. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. Yeah, there's this energy of feeling powerless. You feel really alone. Tell me about Two of Wands for Cancer. You're not powerless, Cancer. Oh, interesting. Now we have a Queen of Wands. Aries energy could also be fire or water. Okay. Yeah, what did I just say? You're not powerless. It's a very powerful freaking queen right there. You're not powerless. Tell me about the Two of Wands for Cancer. Overall, we have, 4 Wands in reverse, Aries. Yikes, with the 5 of Wands, Leo energy. I feel like this is other people making you feel terrible, like whether they're doing it directly or not. And I don't think they are. Like, I think they're upset. I think they might be envious of your power and what you're coming into. And it's like, it's overwhelming. It's like there's so much of it being sent at you or just around you, and it's just sucking you in. It's sucking you in, Cancer. This is not yours. Look at you. Look at you. This is not your energy. This bluesy, depressive stuff, no. No, 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 no. It's not you. It's someone else, and it's affecting your energy big time. So please be mindful of this, Cancer. Take a spiritual bath every day if you have to. If you don't have access to a bath, get some salt, get in the shower, mix it with some shower gel. Like, that's what I like to do if I don't have time for a spiritual bath. Ask your guides to protect you. Spend time clearing your energy every day. Spend time meditating every day. Spend time journaling. Journaling is really great too. I feel like you're feeling all of these people's like irritation. Okay, really quickly. I'm just really quickly, and then we're gonna move on. I have to look at this Five of Wands energy just because it's come out so many times. Time of the Five of Wands for Cancer. Time of the Five of Wands for Cancer. Time of the Five of Wands for Cancer. I am hearing guilt. I think some of you, like, you're either feeling guilty or someone's making you feel guilty. Again, I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like it's being hurled at you or you're just absorbing it like an empath. And a Queen of Wands energy is someone who is a mystic, someone who does have abilities. Time of the Five of Wands for Cancer. Jesus, Five of Swords, all the fives. Well, we do have the Tower here. Aquarian energy, Strength in reverse, Leo, Two of Swords in reverse, Moon and Libra energy. Definitely there's a walking away happening here. Someone decided to walk away. Cancer, I feel like this is you. I feel like you decided to pursue amazing things because it's here, or you were chosen. Either way, you're leaving something behind, and what you're leaving behind, or whoever you're attached to that's being left behind, they're having this upset energy about it, and I think you're just really feeling it. Oh. So I'm with the Five of Wands for Cancer for the month of May. So I'm with the Five of Cancer. Five of Cancer. So I'm with the Five of Wands for Cancer. Oh, maybe it's actually 5 people for some of you. Oh, Lord, that's a lot. Overall, we have Eight of Swords in reverse, Gemini. Interesting. With the Empress in reverse, which is Venusian. So Libra and Taurus, also divine feminine energy for me as a reader. Underneath that, we have Seven of Cups in reverse. Scorpio. Yeah. Oh, Page of Wands. Oh. With the Two of Cups. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I see it, Cancer. I think I see it. I think I see it. Oh, no. Sorry. I want to bring in some uplifting energy here because I think what's happening, Cancer, is that whatever you're choosing involves a soul contract. And with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I think you took some time to figure this out, and you might have had a lot of options. All your options might be getting very upset right now, Cancer. So laugh about this, okay? Like, you gotta laugh, Cancer. You have to laugh. Like, if you're so down and bluesy, please put on some comedy specials. Like, you can even like pull up comedy on Spotify. I got a huge playlist on Spotify with like 500 different comedy tracks. Like, because sometimes you gotta laugh. Cancer, this is clearly a choice being made, like choosing somebody to have this with, right? To have this with, to share it with. It could be work. It doesn't have to be romance. It could just be a soul contract involved with work. But you're releasing yourself from this conflict here and these people. Some of you, they were your dating options, like straight up. Some of you, they were your dating options. Some of you, that was just your social circle, your family, your friends. And now they're upset because you're choosing to walk away, because you're choosing the really great things that are right in front of you. And this choice, I think, is bringing in this Tower moment, and people are realizing they lost, that they're losing the Cancer, and they don't want to lose you. So how are they lashing out? They're sending you all of their negative energy about losing you. or losing this opportunity with you, because clearly somebody's been chosen. Clearly somebody's been chosen. And you're just feeling that so intensely. It's not yours, Cancer. Just push it out, journal it out, bathe it out, sweat it out. Like, it is not yours. Do not claim it, okay? Go with this person in business or romance and embrace, wait, where did that 10 of Pentacles go? And embrace it, because that's beautiful. Embrace it. Other people might have lost, but that's okay. It is what it is. It's life, right? Wow. So Cancer, I hope you guys found that helpful and useful. I think so, because that energy was really making me sad for you guys. And it's like, that's not fair for you to have to feel that shit when it's not yours, you know, and it's not. So just don't claim it, okay? But I'm going to go. If you're not watching any of the other signs today, I hope you guys found that useful and helpful. And don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon. And I will see you guys later. Have a great month, Cancers. Namaste. All right, water signs, we're back. So now we have Pisces or Scorpio. So who's gonna go first? Pisces or Scorpio? Pisces or Scorpio? Pisces or Scorpio? Come on, why do you guys gotta say something? Are both, oh God, are all my water signs like in the blues in May? Come on guys, come on. Scorpio or Pisces? Scorpio or Pisces? Scorpio or Pisces? Scorpio or Pisces? I feel like you guys are also in the blues. Water signs, we can't have that. We can't have that for May. We can't. We need to turn that energy around quick, all right? Come on, guys. All right, Scorpio, you're going first. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What crystals are best for my Scorpios for the month of May? God, I feel like you're annoyed, Scorpio. Okay, this is like... Scorpio, you feel very similar to Cancer, except you actually feel irritated. You actually feel annoyed and frustrated. It's almost anger. Got that Mars energy, right, going on with you guys. But, oh, Scorpio. Okay. All right, what's going on with you guys? You feel very prickly. You feel very agitated, but you feel very isolated as well. Impatient. Actually, impatient. Thank you. Impatient is really what's the best word that's personifying what you're experiencing. The energy that I'm picking up on. Impatient. You're feeling very impatient and annoyed about something. What crystals are best for my Scorpios for May? It's interesting too, Scorpio, because I feel like you are fairly isolated in May, but I feel you're getting bombarded by a lot of stuff, or people are wanting your attention, but at the same time, you're feeling very impatient about something. Okay, Scorpio, I don't know if you're waiting on somebody. Feels a little bit like that, because it's like people are hitting you up, and it's almost like, that's not who I want to hear from. It's like, to be honest with you, like straight up, that's kind of energy that I feel. That's not going to be for all of you. That's definitely some of you experiencing that in May. Like, you're getting a lot of attention that you don't want, except you're not getting the attention from like the people or person you want it from. And that's kind of interesting, Scorpio. Anyway, what crystals are good for my Scorpios for May? But you are feeling impatient, more so than anything, impatient. Careful before you act, Scorpio. I feel this impulsive energy coming over you. Just try to before you do anything, like as far as reaching out to people or getting something started or wrapping something up, I want you to sit down, take 10 breaths and think about it. Take 10 breaths, meditative breaths, long in and out, long second breaths, make them a minute if you can. And then after you do that, then see how you feel about doing whatever it is you're impulsively wanting to do. I feel impulse coming over you because you're really impatient right now. What crystals are best for my Scorpios for the month of May? Keep in mind, we do have the full moon Scorpio going on in May. Scorps. Right in the beginning too, right after the nodes switch over to Gemini and Sag. What crystals are best for my Scorpios for the month of May? Let's see here. We have labradite. I love these imagery, like, Jesus, images. Every time I want to say a word, another word comes out. Sorry, guys. So my word's all over the place. So we have labradorite here. That's how it's spelled. And again, I'm going to go over all these at the end anyway. Labradorite is a feldspar mineral, feldspar mineral first discovered in Canada's frozen north. The stone seems to hold the light of the aurora borealis just beneath its surface. The slightly psychedelic iridescent dance is known quite appropriately as oh, that's a word. Labrador essence. Wow, that was a hard one. People who need it are adventurers exploring far-off lands, far-off land places, alchemical, spiritual, artistic, and dreamy, and for any Piscean. Put it wherever you cast your spells. Use it when you've lost your faith in magic. Ooh, Scorpios. The world is a weird, wonderful, whimsical, watery rock hurtling through space, and you're on it, and that makes you special. Gaze into labradorite and delight in that. Protect your magic. Scorpio, this impatience, because I feel like you're feeling similar to Cancer, and I feel like it's the lack of faith. Ooh. Okay, water signs, I'm starting to think you guys are getting sucked into this polarity issue that's coming up with Venus retrograde Gemini. And I did a video on that. And when you go into deep polarity like that, or like the shadow of polarity and all of that, it can lean towards lack of faith, right? Because it's like you're getting pulled further away from that higher and understanding and inner knowing of unity. And for you, it's like it's manifesting as impatience and impulsivity, while Cancer, it's manifesting more as like depression. I feel like you're acting without using your intuition. Okay, Scorpio, making me a little worried. You guys are worrying me today. Barite, I think that's how you say that. It's how it's spelled, barite. Really cool looking crystal. Barite is a widely occurring brittle sulfite mineral. It's often transparent or creamy white. Sometimes it's icy blue, beautiful and frosty. Desert rose is a calming variety of barite. Anyone who leaves for work each morning with the sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. Scorpio, I think you've lost faith in what you're doing. And if a Scorpio is losing faith, that means you're losing faith in your intuition and you're not using it. And I feel that so strongly. I feel like you're just kind of like walking around like a little angry scorpion, like irritated and impatient. Like if this was really supposed to be for me, why isn't it here? Like it feels a lot like that. Like you're getting more and more ticked off that what it is you thought you were supposed to get is not here. And you're like, well, if it's not here, then clearly that was just bullshit. Like, oh, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, just rein it in, okay? Just rein it in a little bit. Put it taped to your forehead during meditation. Use it when it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask barite what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? Get answers to your big questions. Yeah, Scorpio, this really feels strongly like I was supposed to have this. My intuition told me this, and my intuitions failed me, so it's all bullshit. It's starting to feel really angry. It's interesting because it's, like I said, very similar to Cancer, and like at the core of it, it's a lack of faith, or you're absorbing someone else's lack of faith. I don't feel like you're absorbing it. I feel like you're feeling it. I feel like this is your energy. I don't feel like you're absorbing it like the way Cancer is, but for them, it manifested into like a sadness, a depression. You're getting angry. That Mars is coming out in you, Scorpio. Holy shit. What other crystals are best for Scorpios for the month of May? Oh, that's too many. What other crystals are best? Okay, thank you. What other crystals are best for my Scorpios for the month of May? Hold on, that really wanted to come out. Oh, interesting. There was an earth sign that had that one, and I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was Capricorn. All right, so now we have, excuse me, Libyan gold tektite. Libyan gold tektite. I'm pretty sure Capricorn had that. An earth sign definitely had it. Anyway, excuse me. A 28 million year old Saharan desert glass only found in, you guessed it, the Sahara Desert. This gem is yellow but far from mellow. People who need it are the navel gazing and brooding. Brooding. Oh, and you know what? No, I think it was Taurus. which would make sense for you. I think it was Taurus. Binge watchers, anyone looking to hit the street with some extra swagger, and Cancers. Where to put it? Hold Libyan gold tektite or this card at your will center, just above the navel, and set some goals. Seriously, make a list. Then call on the fiery, beyond ancient energy of the stone to help you break through the burning desire to binge watch the day away. When to use it when your get up and go has ghosted you. Banish your blahs. I don't feel like you're in like a energy. I feel like you're in a fuck this energy. Like this is not what I want. This was supposed to happen and it's not happening, and it's just making you lose a lot of faith very quickly and in the form of anger. Wow. And then on the bottom we have, oh, that's a fun one. It's a fun one to say. Astrophyllite. I love these cards. But that's, yeah, see, that's quite a mouthful, right? Astrophyllite. Again, I'm going to go over these at the end. Astrophyllite gets its name from the Greek words from star and leaf. It forms in precise brown-orange metallic blades that contain titanium and iron. Very rare and very expensive. It's found in only a few isolated locations like Pikes Peak in Colorado and in Norway and Quebec. People who need it are anyone with a permission slip for an intergalactic field trip. Put it wherever you go to blow the lid off. Wow, okay. So like a vortex or a retreat, Area 51. Use it when it's time to step outside of yourself, like way outside. I love these descriptions. I'm gonna start that one again because I got distracted. Use it when it's time to step outside of yourself, like way outside of yourself. Call on the energy of astrophyllite to electrify you with the superhero purpose so you can take flight, unlock your highest potential. Yes, Scorpios, this feels like you're hitting a big frustration point in your journey, in your path, because I keep getting this like you expected certain things and it's not happening. And I almost feel like you feel, wow, Scorpio, some of you feel ignored by spirit. Some of you feel like spirit forgot you or something, like you were working with spirit and they forgot you. Some of you, it's that. Some of you, it's definitely that. Some of you, there's unexpected events happening in a relationship or a situation and it's pissing you off because it's like things were supposed to happen and they're not happening, and it's just making you lose faith in people, spirit, yourself, your path, and it's just making you angry, man. Oh my God, it's just making you angry. People, watch out for Scorpios in May. Watch out for Scorpios in May. I think especially when the full moon Scorpio comes. Actually, you know what? I think when the full moon comes, you might start to feel a little better. This might be more of what is bringing you into May, because full moon in Scorpio aspects Neptune, which should bring intuition and clarity and downloads. But this is just, you're just angry because you're not understanding. You're angry because you're confused. You're angry because things are just not happening as they should. And for those where this is more of a spiritual thing, like you feel like spirit forgot you, or like your path has changed a lot and you're kind of like, what the fuck? These two, it's interesting that these two came out because these tend to lean towards galactic energies. That might be exactly what you need. Almost like for those where it's a spiritual thing, like you need some massive, crazy, prophetic, galactic, cosmic experience. And I think that puts you right back on track. So ask for that. And Scorpios, I can already feel it. I'm not asking them for shit. Oh, Scorpio. Some of you don't even want to ask spirit for anything anymore. Some of you have totally lost a lot of faith in spirit coming into May. I feel like it's really more in the beginning than like halfway through, or the majority of. I feel like it's mostly in the beginning where you're feeling this anger about things not going as expected, or this confusion as to why things are not turning out the way you wanted, or why things might even be stagnant. And for some of you, this is definitely in the realm of a relationship, like why a relationship has become stagnant or is not progressing or is even falling apart. And you're really just like, I don't believe in anything anymore. Oh, Scorpio, channel that Mars energy. Go punch something. Go take up a boxing class, or, watch some boxing videos and just like kind of like mimic it. Like, I feel like you need to get this rage. It feels like rage at this point. You need to get that out of you. Let's go ahead and use the old deck here. But crystals, Kimbaba Jasper, some grounding. Definitely, which makes sense. Definitely need to ground your aggression and your rage here. I feel a lot of sacral with this too. You're acting out of your lower chakras is what you're doing. You are totally cut off from your upper chakras when you're in this energy, and you're only using your lower, and not in a good way, Scorpio. I'm just being honest with you. What other crystals are best from us, Scorpios, for the month of May? What other crystals are best for my Scorpios? Yeah, I'm not surprised that came out. Carnelian. Not surprised, Scorpio. And I keep hearing Cancer too. You might have Cancer and try maybe dealing with Cancer. I am not surprised this came out. Not at all. That is all sacral, which I said I was feeling a lot of that with you guys. That is all sacral energy, and that is definitely for also protecting from negative energies, and also to deal with any what's the word I'm looking for, like distortions, black magic, things like that. I don't think anyone's doing shit to you, Scorpio, and maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't feel that. I feel like this is really to tame your rage and to channel that energy into creating something, as opposed to like, I'm an angry little scorpion. I feel like that's why that's here, to really channel this anger into something productive. What other crystals are best for my Scorpios for the month of May? Yeah, you got a lot of ground. Yeah, a lot of grounding. Bumblebee Jasper. Oh my God, Scorpio. I so get it. Just, I get why you feel the way you feel. I do feel like you felt like you were meant for great things, or that there was like some good shit supposed to come your way, and I think it's not really there, or you're not seeing it. You might just not be seeing it because you're so in the lower chakras right now, Scorpio. It's like not even funny. I wouldn't be surprised if your intuition's like way shut off. But there's also this energy of like, well, it's not going to serve me anyway. Like you feel like your intuition has failed you, like spirit has failed you, forgotten you, or that people have forgotten you. It's this very ticked off, what the fuck, what about me sort of energy. Oh, man, this little retrograde polarity energy coming up for people, this is intense. Kimbaba Jasper. Kimbaba Jasper attunes your personal biorhythms to the natural cycles of the planet. This crystal also facilitates deep clearing of your karmic body and the ancestral line. When you live in your head rather than the physical world, your cellular structure becomes unstable and your metabolism is thrown off balance. You may not be assimilating oxygen or nutrients such as minerals and vitamins. Remember that ideas are nutrients too. Disruption of your nervous and immune systems may be caused by an ancient trauma and family drama. Getting in touch with the ancestors and understanding the processes of creation helps you to recognize the value of recycling the past to create a more potent future. Check out what has passed down the ancestral line and utilize homeopathic healing for miasms such as tuberculosis. By changing how you view things, you dramatically improve your well-being. The frequency of the stone is earthy. It's great for the root and the heart chakras and for reconnecting to ancient wisdom and the roots of being. You might want to spend some time around family. You guys didn't like that. I felt a little jab to my heart for a second there after I said that. You might want to, Scorpio. You might want to. This anger didn't come out of nowhere. It was there to begin with. Like, for anger to come out, it has to be stored somewhere. You know what I mean? It's got to be stored somewhere in your body. So for some of you, you might want to address where that anger is really coming from. It's very overwhelming. It's actually making my body temperature go up. Okay, Carnelian. Carnelian protects against glamours, spells, envy, and the evil eye. Bringing good fortune to the wearer prevents blood from rushing to the head to cause precipitate action. You have the ability to remain calm during disputes and the self-control not to follow the crowd. Courage in the face of danger comes from inner strength, not foolhardiness. Your family means a lot to you. Your sexual drive is strong. Lust or aggression has been a problem in a past life. Oh, this could be a past life issue, Scorpio, with this anger that I'm feeling. Direct it toward creativity. Yeah. And raise Kundalini. Be eloquent, creative, and bold. Do not back down. Trust your intuitive perceptions. Distinction in your career lies ahead. Be a mentor. Alleviate stress. Take time to play. You're a tower of strength during sorrow. Stay anchored in the present. Let go of emotional ties or outdated projects holding you back. Be aware of a charismatic person. Sufficient vitamins and minerals support your metabolism for optimal well-being. The frequency of the sun is earthy to high depending on clarity. It's great for the root and the sacral, for Taurians, Cancers, Leos, Virgos, and Scorpios, and expressing soul vitality. Not a Z, an S. Both of these are also bringing up your metabolism, Scorpio. When we get angry or stressed like that, our hormones can go a little haywire, which can affect your metabolism and your weight. So if you're also struggling with your weight or even eating, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Whether you actually need like a vitamin intake or need to just clear out energy, you need to clear this anger out. Let's just be real. Let's be real, Scorpio. You need to clear this anger out. Clear out your sacral. Even maybe you clear out your solar a little bit, because it's like if your metabolism is affected. it's not doing you any favors. All right. Bumblebee Jasper. Bumblebee Jasper starting colors instill a new vibration. The stone stimulates new projects, bringing you the message that you must have honesty in your life. You are a divine being with immense inner riches, holding the bright, energizing light of the sun. You are born to carry out a specific task. Charismatic, you naturally attract people. You have inner strength and courageously go where others do not dare. Harvest your resources and put them to work to heal dis-ease. A moment of fertilization. You are being open to new possibilities. Remember that the bee is not aerodynamically designed to fly, but it does. Cut through doubt and uncertainty. Relax and focus. Clear sight is needed. Yeah. Visualize your future. Love and good fortune rush toward you. Grasp opportunities. Be a leader, but avoid arrogance. Trust the universe. You overcome obstacles. Someone new lights up your life. Food intolerances, yeah, see, there's something going on with your eating, Scorpio. Food intolerances and other allergies may underlie any physical discomfort you experience. The frequency of the stone is earthy, great for the sacral and the solar, for Leos, Virgos, Saggies, and triumphing over the impossible. Yeah, your eating has been affected by this anger. Your eating, your metabolism, your weight, it's affected by this anger and this pissed off, what the fuck about me sort of energy. Oh, Scorpio. You guys are going to wear me out. All right. So I'm just going to show you the crystals one last time, and then we'll get into the tarot spread. If you know the crystals and you don't need me to go over them again, because some people like to write them down, go ahead and fast forward to the tarot reading. So we have Kimbaba Jasper, Carnelian, and Bumblebee Jasper. A lot of Jaspers going on for you, Scorpio, but here's 3 that we just went over. And then these other 4. We have Labradorite. Damn it. Just knocked over my salt crystal. Barite, Libyan gold tektite, and astrophyllite. Labradorite, barite, Libyan gold tektite, and astrophyllite. I'm gonna leave those up there for a little bit because these ones are kind of wordy. Oh, yeah, Scorpio, your anger is actually making me very dizzy. Okay, it's giving me the spins. And I wonder if you're lashing out at people. I feel like you're just kind of seething. You're seething, and this anger is really coming from impatience, okay? And we know you're not patient, Scorpio. It just seems like your shadow is really out, like super out. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. I'm gonna get a little sip of coffee. Hold on a second. Okay. I'm gonna do Witch's Tarot. That feels very appropriate for some reason. All right, what's going on with my Scorpios that they need these crystals for the month of May? What's going on for my Scorpios that they need these crystals for the month of May? And Scorpio, if something's not going right in a relationship, remember everything this one said. You got some good people coming at you. Get rid of this anger before they come in, please, okay? For those where that applies, if this is like, if a relationship's not working out and you're pissed off about it, you possibly have like new options and possibilities coming in that are really promising. So get rid of this anger before someone new enters your life, okay? Yikes. Just saying, just saying. What's going on, my Scorpios, if they need these crystals for the month of May? Just watching Clyde for a second. He's getting comfortable. What's going on with Scorpios if they need these crystals for the month of May? What's going on with my Scorpios? I see the problem. Wow. We have the Hangman, Piscean energy. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus. 2 of Swords in reverse, Moon in Libra. And then Emperor in reverse, which is Mars, so Aries, Scorpio, also Taurus for me as a reader. A lot of Taurian energy here, Divine Masculine energy. Yikes. Someone's not giving you anything. They're not, and they're an Emperor in reverse, which is not a really awesome energy. Keep in mind, Scorpio, this could also be you, or it can be vice versa. Take it as it resonates, because Emperor in reverse can also lean towards anger and impulsive action, which I was picking up a lot with you. If this is someone you're connected to energetically, these crystals will help this person actually if you wear them because you're energetically attached, okay? But Scorpio, I feel like this is someone who is not giving you anything. They're not reaching out. May even not be delivering on a promise. I don't know how to, My words are not with me. I apologize. But that's what I'm getting with this. And with the Hangman, it's kind of like, what's going on? 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 And I feel like this person's in Hangman mode, not you. I feel like it's them. And while they're in Hangman mode, they're not giving to anybody or anything. They're only giving to themselves, but that's because they feel out of control. They feel like they're not grounded. They're very much questioning what's going on with them. So while they're confused, trying to figure out what's going on with themselves, they're hung up. You're wondering, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And it's just making you angry. Ooh. And this could be anybody to you. This could be a family member. This could be a friend, a love interest, a boss. It could even be like maybe you're supposed to get something at work. Maybe you're supposed to get a check and they're not saying shit about it, right? Maybe you're supposed to get a promotion and they're not saying shit about it because they're lost in their own world, in their own world of confusion. And like I said, they're the ones that are hung up here. Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of May? Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of May? Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. I feel like this is you. I feel like you're really good, really stable on your own. Virgo energy, I don't know if I said that. This is very independent, very confident energy. I think this is why you're ticked off. I feel like I said, I was like, I don't know if you're waiting on somebody. You're waiting on this Emperor to do something. Either they promised they would do something, or it was just known they'd do something, or it was just expected. But instead of doing what they were supposed to do, or what you thought they were supposed to do, they hung themselves up. They're in a state of confusion. They're lost in their energy. They're not grounded. They're feeling out of control, to be honest with you. And you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy like, are we going to get the show on the road sort of energy. Oh boy. Overall, we have the Nine of Wands, Sag, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus. Wow. With the Ten of Cups, Pisces, Page of Swords in reverse. I don't like what I see under that. I'll show it. I wasn't going to show it to you, but I might as well. Look at that. Five of Swords in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. That is a yikes energy right there. Okay. That is two people being emotionally shut off. They're not engaging. They don't really have a whole lot of passion there, or they're just like not, I feel like they're not acknowledging it, I think is what it is. And this could be between you and this Emperor, but it's not acknowledging. It's not acknowledging. And I feel like you, Scorpio, you're being put into that Nine of Wands mode where it's like, you're fueled with anger now. When a Scorpio has anger at their disposal, that's almost like your greatest strength and your greatest like weakness sometimes, Scorpio. Because when you guys are angry, you can be very impulsive and like, yeah, the typical, that we know about Scorpios. You can be vindictive and all that stuff. But when a Scorpio has that anger and rage, you can do anything. Like that anger and rage can make you a master manifester if you know how to use it, right? And you have it right now, Scorpio. That's why I'm saying like, put it towards something creative. That carnelian will help you a lot with that. Put it towards something creative because it's overwhelming. And if it has that much energy behind it, imagine what you could create with it. Because then we have this energy. Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This feels like wasted time and effort. You feel like someone's wasted your time, wasted your energy. Like you've invested somewhere and you're like, I have nothing to show. Like, do you see, like, you're so pissed off about it. You feel like this Emperor has wasted your time, wasted your money, wasted your energy, your talent, even like your skill set. For some of you where this is just job, like, work related. And you thought you were going to get this Ten of Cups energy from it. And you're not. You're not. Wow. But you know what? You're the Nine of Pentacles. You can do whatever the hell you want, Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles means you're not tied to anyone. You're not tied to anyone. You're not tied to anything. You can do quite literally whatever your heart desires while this Emperor is lost in their own world. And I also feel like they're not talking to you about it. They're not giving you anything. God, you want to piss off a Scorpio, ignore them and see what happens. Like, if you want to really piss off a Scorpio. That's how this feels to me. Like you feel ignored, unacknowledged. This was supposed to happen. They're not showing up. Where are they? This was supposed to happen. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? And you just go into this mode of anger. And it's interesting too, Scorpio, because remember, We got the King of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Wands right in the middle. I feel like this Ace of Wands is an opportunity that's not being seized. I don't feel like it's a lack of passion for each other at all. I feel like it's not being used. I feel like it's not being looked at. I feel like someone's ignoring it. And I feel like this Emperor is not looking at it because they're lost in their own hangman world. While you're ready to go, they're very much stalled. So you shut yourself off and they shut themselves off, but for different reasons. They shut themselves off from you, Scorpio, because they're hung up. And you're shutting yourself off because you're pissed off. And that's what happens with a Scorpio, right? When Scorpios get angry, you either... Hold on. Ooh. You either shut down or you get angry and lash out, then you shut down. This is you shutting down, but you still have this anger. So take this anger, Scorpio, take it and go and create. Go and create. Go and create more abundance for yourself. Go and create more confidence, more stability. Go and do that. Go and do that. I think once you do and you just forget about this Emperor, someone's going to notice. Someone's going to notice how amazing you are. And you might be snatched up very quickly or you might get attention very quickly. But you got to do something with this anger. You got to do something with it. Okay? Wow. All right, Scorpios. I hope that was helpful and insightful. For those of you who are not watching other signs, I hope you guys have a really good month. And don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon. And I will see you guys soon. Namaste, Scorps. Hey, Pisces. Last but not least, let's see how you're doing compared to your sister signs over here. Cancer and Scorpio, man. They have very similar feelings going on, but it was manifesting very differently, right? Like Cancer was more like sad, depressed. Scorpio was angry. Pisces, let's see how you're handling your situation. Let's see what's going on with you. So I'm going to use the newer deck first. Let's see what we got, Pisces. You feel way more calm than your sisters do. Than your sister signs. You feel way more calm. Oh, Pisces. What crystals are good for my Pisces for May? What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? Yeah, I feel like you're actually way more balanced than the other two, which would make sense. You're also the oldest water sign. Excuse me, the more mature water sign. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? Wait, what was that? Hold on, they just showed me something. That's really weird. I don't know how to take that message. I just saw someone with really long blonde hair and they were like whipping it around. Oh, that made me dizzy. I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know what that's about. I mean, flaunting maybe? Flaunting? Yeah, there's a flaunting energy going on here, Pisces. Whether someone's trying to catch your attention or you're trying to catch someone else's attention, there's a flaunting going on. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? What crystals are best for my Pisceans? I know it's on the back of their heads, so I couldn't see their face. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? I feel like you got flow. I feel like you have some nice flow going on, Pisces. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? Yeah, I see you being very calm, cool, collected. You might not get that many crystals. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? Yeah, see, crystals aren't even coming out. Okay. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? All right, so we got one. Let's see, rhodochrosite. Okay. That's how it's spelled. Don't worry, I'm going to go over all these at the end. Rhodochrosite, because a lot have been coming out for people. Rosy red to chilled rosé pink, rhodochrosite is the go-to stone for the bent and broken-hearted. People who need it are anyone who's grieving or really needing to grieve a major loss, a relationship expired, or an outdated idea of self. Put it against your chest while you breathe through your heart, or slide a favorite piece into your bra. You know if you're wearing one. It's cute. Use it when your heart hurts. You can feel all all of the feels, even the most painful, and still be gentle with yourself. Let Rhodochrosite remind you that this too shall pass, and you, especially you, absolutely will heal and love again when you're ready. Soften your heart. That's interesting, Pisces, because I feel like your energy is actually very flowy. I feel like it's very good. Like you have a sense of peace about yourself. It could be that you're ignoring something. It could be that you're ignoring something that you need to address and that you're finding peace in denial. It could be that. I hate to disrupt that. It could also be, Pisces, that maybe someone else around you needs to grieve and that you might need to aid them because you feel very good. Your energy feels really nice. What other crystals do my Pisceans need for the month of May? It could be that you're chilling now, but maybe as you get through the month of May, something's going to happen. There is a needing to open up or to grieve or to acknowledge something. So again, it's something that you might be ignoring or have been ignoring, been putting off, or you might need to help somebody grieve. What other crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? Okay, so now we have, how do I say that? Hold on, guys. Solicite. I think that's how you say that. It's a very interesting stone. That's how it's spelled. Solicite. Yeah, you guys only have 2 crystals here so far. Solicite is a super vibey, icy white stone that forms in needle-like bursts. Up all night worrying about the coming singularity types. Brave explorers, a beautiful dreamscape for the people who need it. Put it under your pillow before bed, wherever you want to establish an impenetrable chill zone. Use it when it's time to take your sleep hygiene to the next level. Put down the phone, pick up a book, a paper one, sip a chamomile tea, slather on the lavender oil, and wait for some rapid eye movement and those dreamy messages marked important by your subconscious. Dive into your dreams. There is something going on in your subconscious, Pisces. There is. It might creep up on you. I feel it. Yeah. You might be peaceful right now, Pisces. And again, I hate to disrupt this for you. You feel really good right now. It seems like you're maintaining your balance, but it seems like you're also denying some stuff that is deeply rooted in your subconscious that needs to come out. And it seems like it is in the form of grief. Okay. And again, you might just need to help someone with that, but I feel like it's you. On the bottom, we have, that's pretty. Ametrine. I've never heard of that one before. Ametrine. A balanced blend of amethyst and citrine, this so ombre stone is heady purple and fiery gold in one powerful package. Its energy is ideal for silting through mental chatter to unearth pure inspo. I don't know what inspo is. Is that inspiration? Is that short for inspiration? And act on it. People who need it are the chronically indecisive, like Libras. Put it wherever you do your best thinking, the office or the bathtub. Use it if a deadline is on the horizon and you need a big idea. If you can't decide on something, swipe left or swipe right. Call on Ametrine and remember, either way, everything is going to be amazing. Make your big dreams your big life. There's something you've been denying yourself, Pisces. God, by the way, these colors are beautiful. And like I said, there's something about it that's very calming. There's some of your energy that is very calming and it feels good, but there's something you've been denying yourself. And you've done a really good job at it too, because Pisces, you guys are I was gonna say optimal optimist, but you are optimistic. You are the optimistic sign along with Saggy, but you would probably trump Saggy just because you're Pisces. And that optimism is one of your greatest strengths and also unfortunately one of your greatest weaknesses because you're so optimistic. Sometimes you can see the fantasy in things, right? You can get a little lost in wishful thinking, and other times that optimism allows you to deny the reality of some bad shit and how it's really affecting you. Like, you guys find denial in optimism. Like, it's quite fascinating, and I think that's what's going on here. These stones will help have that come out of you. Okay, will help pull it out of you, probably through your dreams. You might start having dreams about some things that you've been ignoring. Pisces. Some of you have been having dreams for quite some time, actually, is what they're telling me, about a wound that you've been ignoring, or that you've been telling yourself you've gotten over, or that you've been telling yourself you're fine. Again, that optimism can be great, but it can also put you in denial via optimism. There's definitely something that some of you have been dreaming about for a while that is a wound that you've been telling yourself you're over. You ain't over it if you're dreaming about it so much for such a long time, for some of you. Others, it's something that you just keep buried and it's going to creep up to the surface. These are going to help the transition of it creeping up and like having to deal with it. Okay. Wow. All right. So let's go with the old deck. What other crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? What other crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? Yeah, Priscilla Bluestone. Pisces, I can feel it. There's something you've been in denial about. Definitely. With Priscilla Bluestone, it's basically about like your I'd love to have my words today. It's about having your compass be accurate. When you are overly optimistic or you're using optimism as a scapegoat to escape pain, right? When you're using that, you can get off course a little bit. There's something you're not seeing. There's something that even your higher self is kind of like, let's not look at that right now. Let's not look at that right now. Optimism, 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 optimism. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. I'm in a good place. And that can help you quite a bit, but there's something you need to acknowledge, Pisces. There's something that you need to see in all its colors, the good, the bad, and the ugly, whether it's about yourself or a wound that you've been carrying around from other people. You've literally been using optimism to escape it. What other crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? What other crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of May? And on the bottom, we have apatite. Underneath that, we do have amethyst. So amethyst is showing up quite a bit here. Just saying, I'm not going to put it down here and describe it to you, but amethyst is also part of this stone, the ametrine. So amethyst might be really helpful for you, Pisces. But now we have apatite. Yeah, so let's go ahead and read these two. Priscilla Bluestone, planted healing energies from the land of the ancestors into a sacred healing landscape. This stone accesses past, present, and future. You are an ancient shaman who has much wisdom to impart and the ability to journey through multiple dimensions in search of healing. You have unshakable core stability, an inner compass that directs you with integrity. Use natural medicine for ailments, pay attention to your boundaries, dig deep into the past, access your memories, and cut yourself free. Examine your deepest intentions and roots, live in the present moment, find your own direction, and face challenges with equanimity. You have power to decide. Pay particular attention to your environment. Being true to yourself is the basis of all well-being, spiritual and physical. The frequency of the stone is earthy and high. It's great for the Earth Star, Taurians, Saggies, and Cappies, and developing a spiritual compass. I really feel like the stone's about seeing. A lot of this is about deep diving within yourself, within your psyche, within your past, within your vault that you've been shutting away with optimism. It's time to open the vault. Okay. Apatite. Apatite works at the interface between consciousness and matter to let go of what is outworn in your life. Clear away confusion or guilt. Accept the truth about yourself. Again, for some of you, it's something about you that you've been in denial about, and others of you, it's a wound that was done to you and you've been in denial about it being like having an effect on you. It has an effect on you. You've just been telling yourself it doesn't. Not to be harsh. I don't know. I feel the need to be like with you. I'm sorry. I apologize. You are a complex being with credits and deficits. Recognize these without judgment. Move away from aloofness or social alienation and show others who you truly are. Use your perspicacity. You have much to offer by way of service as you access insights for the collective good. Be inspired, discern truth within, recognize what is real in your world, and restructure your reality. Don't be deceived by false fronts. See what is beneath. Develop your metaphysical perception. Things improve steadily. Understand that circumstances are merely learning opportunities. It is time to be of service to others. Teach what you know. Your intuition knows what's best for you. The frequency of the stone is high, great for the third eye and the root, and for Geminis and discerning the truth within. Oh, Pisces. All right, so I'm going to show you these crystals one last time. Again, not that bad. Cancer had a lot. Cancer had a lot of crystals. Scorpio kind of had a lot. You have the least of your sister signs. So Priscilla Bluestone and Apatite, again, if you already have the crystals and you're good, and just go ahead to the tarot reading, but some people like to write them down. Priscilla Bluestone and Apatite. Ametrine, which I think is kind of cool actually. So again, that's amethyst with citrine. If you have an amethyst and a citrine stone, you can just carry those. And amethyst did come out, wanted to peek out a second time. I just didn't take it. So if anything, amethyst would help you a lot. And I do believe it is a stone for Pisces anyway. Solasite, which is very cool looking, just have to say. Solasite. And rhodochrosite. That is going to help you open the vault and dig deep within yourself. And like I said, I feel like a lot of you, it's going to be in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, Pisces. That's where like a lot of this stuff is going to creep out for you. So don't ignore it. Don't shrug it off like, yeah, I dreamt of my family again. Like, don't do that. You're dreaming about it for a reason. Okay. All right, Pisces. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot reading. Ooh, let me get a sip of water first. As all of a sudden my throat chakra is like not happy. Okay. I'm going to use the honest, I'm going to use the honest truth deck. What's going on with my Pisces that they need these crystals for the month of May? What's going on with my Pisces that they need these crystals for the month of May? Pisces that they need these crystals for the month of May. We have Knight of Cups in reverse. Piscean energy could also be water or fire. I feel straight up denial with that, okay? You could be dealing with the charming energy. I don't feel that way, though. I feel like this is denying. Denying. What's going on with Pisces that they need these crystals for the month of May? I am hearing manipulation. I am hearing that. So again, for some of you Pisces, this is about recognizing something within yourself. And it's not a judgment. We've all been there. We've all got our own shit, you know? It's part of the human experience, unfortunately. But it is what it is, and it helps us to grow. And some of you, this is about wounds that were done to you. So either you've been manipulated a lot and you've been in denial about that, or you've actually manipulated people and you haven't wanted to acknowledge that about about yourself. As my throat chakra starts to close. Ooh. Oh man. Six of Cups in reverse. Scorpionic energy with a twin flame card. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely about past behavior. Again, whether it's your own behavior or the behavior of someone else. I feel like for most of you, it's about feeling manipulated by somebody you had a deep-ass soul connection with. And I do feel for some of you, your spiritual path or growth has been stunted by this. Been very much stunted by this. I do feel that. I feel emotional manipulation. Either a pattern of it within yourself from a young age, or you've been manipulated a lot by other people. And you've been denying that it's a problem. You've been denying that it's affecting you. Whether it's your own behavior or you just have a history of being subjected to this. You've been denying it. And it really has affected your spiritual path. Now, the twin flame card doesn't have to mean counterparts are at play. It's about ascension, your soul. It's about your soul. Some of you could this be about a counterpart being manipulative? Absolutely. Or about you manipulating a counterpart? Absolutely. But I feel like it's really about how it's hindered your growth. What else is going on for my Pisceans? Oh, Pisces, star in reverse. Aquarian energy. See what else comes out. I'm just getting more denial with that energy, with that card. Oh my God. Five of Cups in reverse. A lot of water going on here, not surprised. Scorpionic energy. Again, this denial of this being in your vault. This denial of it affecting you. You still don't want to acknowledge it. For some of you, you think it makes you weak. It doesn't. Oh my God, Pisces. Page of Wands in reverse. I'm actually getting this as like a bad conversation. Or bad conversations, or even like gossip. Okay, and again, it's not a judgment, it's just what I'm getting, right? So Pisces, some of you, this is a pattern of how do I say this? Of manipulating people emotionally via gossip. Okay, I am getting that a little bit. And it's not a judgment. We all have our thing. Almost like that has been a fallback. And this is this is talking about a pattern. Like this has been a fallback to make you feel better. And it might be because you have been manipulated by people through the course of your life, and that's just how you learned it. Okay, some of you it's a learned behavior from childhood, and it's something that you really need to acknowledge and work through and to continue your path. Ooh, we're going real deep, guys. We're going real deep for a second. Some of you, this is a learned behavior from family, and they've done it to you, and so you do it right back to them. So in a way, it's like you need to recognize that you go after them the same way they went after you. Which you don't really want to do. That a little part of you, your shadow, what's lying in your shadow, is that you like to hurt people the way that you've been hurt. And it gives you a sense of, it's weird. It almost gives you like a sense of balance. And again, it's not a judgment. It's something that needs to be recognized. And it's, again, I need to like really reiterate this. It is not a judgment. We all have our thing, right? But I'm definitely seeing that. I'm going to use gossip. I'm going to use emotional manipulation because that makes me feel better right now. And it's not even conscious. I don't think you're very conscious of it. You just do it. Others, this is definitely about being manipulated by other people, though, and how that's really impacted you. And how it's really impacted you. I keep getting this gossip, though, like bad conversations, unhealthy conversations, unhealthy words. I keep getting that. I keep getting that with this. I know, it's really heavy. Overall, though, we have the Nine of Cups. I like seeing that. Piscean energy. Interesting. King of Pentacles. Taurus could also be earth or air. With the sun, Leo energy. Okay, Pisces, okay. Underneath that, we got some heavy-ass Scorpionic cards. Tower and Death in reverse. With the Five of Pentacles underneath that, Taurian energy. Oh, Pisces. Okay, so this is highlighting a loss. This is highlighting a loss around a King of Pentacles energy, which could be you or it could be someone else. This King of Pentacles energy had like, it's almost like a target for wish fulfillment is what I want to say. Like that person's my wish fulfillment. That person's my wish fulfillment. But what's being highlighted is this. Like an old loss that's like leading to like lack and scarcity. Oh, Pisces, there's a lot. It's like, it's so deep. I'm having trouble pulling the messages out because it's so deeply embedded and like been so denied. Some of you never got over the loss of a wish fulfillment. And there was manipulation wrapped up in that. I think you both did it to each other, to be honest with you. And that's what really needs to be acknowledged, is that you haven't gotten over that and that it still affects you and it's been affecting your spiritual path. Some of you, it's a counterpart. Some of you, it's affecting a relationship you have with a counterpart. But you need to acknowledge that because I feel like it's left this, it's like left this like festering energy within you, even though you try so hard to like, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm at peace. And you do a good job at that, but it's still there. And some of you engage in gossip or, and I want to say unhealthy words, unhealthy conversation, because it makes you feel better. Oh, Pisces, some of you still see this person as your wish fulfillment. But it seems like they're not here anymore. It seems like they're gone. It's time to address that, okay? It's time to address that. So Pisces, I know I offended some of you. I didn't mean to. I'm just the messenger here. It's really important we acknowledge how we hurt people, all of us, myself included, okay? It's not like I'm exempt from this. It's really important that we do because that only helps us grow and it only helps us improve. Just seeing what else I can pull from here. Yeah, that's what this feels like to me. Like someone you've targeted, labeled as your wish fulfillment has been lost. Like has been lost. And it's affected your spiritual path, but you've been in denial about it. And like I said, I feel manipulation there, but I do feel like you guys did it to each other. I do feel that, like super strongly. This Page of Wands is bothering me. I'm going to look at this Page of Wands in reverse, and then we'll close it out. Using Gilded for this one. So I have Page of Wands in reverse for Pisces. Tell me about Page of Wands in reverse for Pisces. Tell me about Page of Wands in reverse for Pisces. Tell me about Page of Wands in reverse for Pisces. We have Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, could also be air or fire. And it's interesting because I keep getting unhealthy words or unhealthy conversation, and the Knight of Swords is not exactly soft in their word choice. Oh, with the Hierophant, Taurian energy. So communications about commitments here. Yeah, communications about commitments. Someone might also be following their intuition with what they need to do. Talking about Page of Wands in reverse. I also feel a traditional energy here. Like whoever is engaging in these unhealthy words, which again, I feel like is also partly you. It's almost like, here are my rules. These are my rules. This is my structure. This is what I stand by. This. Very traditional. Talking about Page of Wands in reverse. Almost like rigid in what their expectations are. Talking about Page of Wands in reverse. And again, Pisces, these could be characteristics that you've embodied at some point in time that you are ignoring that is even a part of you. Yikes. With the Three of Swords, Libra energy overall, holy shit. Ten of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy, Empress in reverse, Venus, which is, Libra, Taurus, also divine feminine energy for me as a reader. So this unhealthy conversation or gossip, again, I feel like it's someone like acting out of like rigidity. Like this is what needs to be, and anything outside of that, I'm going to get upset about. Like almost like a controlled energy too. Like this is my controlled environment. These are my controlled expectations. You step out of it, you step out of it, you step out of it. I'm going to gossip about you, or I'm going to tell you that you are stepping out of the bounds of my control system. It feels a little bit like that. So Pisces, some of you could be exhibiting this or have had this kind of dynamic with somebody from the past that you still think of as your wish fulfillment, but you're denying that you still think of them as your wish fulfillment. And overall, look at all that pain with this Empress in reverse. No growth, right? No growth. Yeah, the unhealthy words, gossip, conversation, all of that, whether it was between you and another person or it's a habit you've carried with you, it's out of a need to control. So anytime you feel out of control, bad words, unhealthy words, toxic words, gossip, whether you did it between you and someone else, because I feel like some of you, it's about a connection that once was, and you did it to each other. You still want them. You still think of them as your wish fulfillment, but you're denying it. That's what you need to acknowledge. Yeah. And some of you, this was done to you growing up, and then you took on that pattern as an adult. And I just see a lot of pain and a lot of halting in someone's spiritual growth here. So Pisces, I know this isn't fun because I felt the energy that you guys are in, and it's like, it's a nice, calm energy, but it's also, there's an ebb and flow to everything. We always need to take a little time out every once in a while to like let some of this shit come up. It's going to come up in your dreams. I feel like it needs to. So even if you're not aiding the process, it's going to start, or it's already been, and you just have been in denial about it through optimism. Like everything is okay and I'm fine and my life is good. Everything's okay. This needs to be dug up because you're halted in your growth. You are. You're halted in your growth, whether it's your own pattern or it's wounding you've carried from a past experience or through childhood. Either way, it needs to be dealt with, okay? Ouch. I know, Pisces, I'm sorry. Just the messenger, don't shoot me. But anyway, I hope you guys found that insightful and helpful. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon, and I hope you guys have a good month, okay? Water signs, looks like it's gonna be a little hard, but you guys can get through it, okay? I'll see you guys later. Namaste.